So, this, my friends, is how you process a massive piece of pork. I had a pork loin, half loin, whatever. It was massive. It was like from this side of the counter to like over here. It was like big. It was probably as long as this cutting board. It was massive and fat. So, what I did is I started by cutting, the steaks, right? The nice loin steaks. I trimmed all the fat off everything. You have like a little cap over here where you have like partial fat and partial meat. Um, so I did a bunch of those. Cut the meat and fat parts, separated them, and then separated the fat pieces from it. And so I cut myself. So I have like three of these here. Then I have another five of these in the freezer. Nice thick, like thick, thick uh, pork steaks like that. I'm gonna sear those actually in this. And so then with the other pieces that I had, I made chunks of meat, trimmed. I literally trimmed all the fat, every single piece of fat off of it. Then I cut the fat into chunks and I slow cooked those chunks. So there was some meat on it, whatever. I added salt to it as well while I was doing it. And then I would take my poultry scissors here and I would cut the pieces down smaller. And you do it, low and slow. I did mine at like 4. Set to 4, not exactly halfway, but set to 4, and just kept moving everything around in this pan. And what you get after that, these are all the fat pieces, and let me tell you, these, they're all crispy, and hear that? They're all crispy and yummy because I salted them as I went. And then you get this nice clarified fat. You got the actual fat crackly pieces to snack on. I'm making with the chunks. What I'm doing is I making a Greek marinade for this with garlic and lemon and oregano and salt and pepper and a little bit of oil. And those will marinate nicely for a nice Greek dinner. And, then I've got my steaks to use for whatever. I could cut these steaks in halves or in threes and pound them out and make like a schnitzel with them and whatever, right? So, I literally have not wasted anything on this pork. Like I said, there's more of these in the freezer, like 5 more of those. So, yeah. It's awesome.